Hello and welcome to my governor's prediction for 2022. This is gonna be a quick video. I don't know about quick, but it's gonna be a video on my how I think the governor election in 2022 is going to go. So with that, I'm gonna start off by filling in the safe red states. Um, I do think this is going off of the trends that there will be a red wave year, not necessarily a red wave, but certainly a Republican year. Republicans will do better than will do decently because of the energy factor. That's just my little spiel, my rant. So with that, we're gonna fill in the safe red states that include Iowa, Wyoming, South Dakota. Kristi Noem should win there. Nebraska, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, Alabama. Kay Ivey should win easily. South Carolina, Vermont. We have Phil Scott in Vermont. He's kind of a rhino, kind of a northeastern Republican, but he's gonna win. So will Phil Scott in Massachusetts, and Alaska is gonna be safe red, and that is it for the safe red states, I believe. Now we're gonna fill in the safe Democrat states: Hawaii, California. Doesn't matter what happens with the recall. Gavin Newsom is still gonna, or the Democrat will still win by a safe margin. Oregon, I doubt the Dems are gonna lose there. New Mexico is probably gonna be close to safe. Same with Illinois. Maryland, Larry Hogan is not on the ballot, so probably gonna be safe. New Jersey probably gonna be safe. Could be closer. Maybe be a lean margin, but maybe be a likely, but probably putting it as safe. New York, yeah, Cuomo's got his scandals, but it's New York. It's gonna go blue. Uh, Connecticut and Rhode Island, I think, are gonna be safe blue as well. They're gonna, I mean, they're in Rhode Island. There's a lot of pushback against their governor. I believe she is maybe working with the Biden administration now, so maybe there is a new governor, but I don't know that for a fact. I thought I read that, but if not, if she is in there, if the governor, if she is not working for the Biden administration, then I think Rhode Island is likely, but I'm pretty sure she is, so it's gonna be safe blue. Um, with that, we're now gonna fill in the lean states, lean and likely. Maine's gonna lean. I do think that the governor of Maine is gonna win. She is. It's Maine, probably by Janet Mills, I believe her name is. She's gonna win. I believe there's a former governor. The former governor of Maine is attempting a run, but it's probably gonna be by around 3-4 points. She'll win re-election. New Hampshire is gonna be interesting. I do think that Sununu is gonna run for the Senate. Pretty confident that he will. And as you're gonna see in my Senate prediction coming in the coming days, it's gonna be pretty critical, in my opinion, to the Republican success. But New Hampshire is I think probably the Kelly Ayotte. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but I believe it's Kelly Ayotte. I believe she will win. She's gonna run for the governor to replace Sununu, and she will win just because the Republicans have had a resurgence in New Hampshire. Uh, Meanwhile, in Pennsylvania, I'm gonna put that as tilt Democrat for now because I think the Republicans should win it in the Senate race, but in the governor's race, I don't think they have the best candidates, and the Democrats have the momentum. But Ohio, I'm going to put as likely Republican. DeWine, he's probably going to get primaried, but even then, even if he doesn't, and if he does, cross votes and Republican turnout is going to be likely. Virginia is also going to be likely. I don't think that. I'm forgetting his name. Youngkin. I don't think Youngkin is going to get elected. He might make it a few points closer, but not by much. I do think Michigan. I think if James Craig is the nominee, Michigan will go red by a very thin margin. But if anyone except James Craig is the nominee, I think Whitmer wins it by about half a point. But if Craig is the nominee, I think he wins it by just less than a point. Wisconsin, I'm going to put as lean red because it's going to be close with Evers as the incumbent. But with the trends in the state, I think the Republicans should still pull it off. Minnesota, going to put as likely. It's Minnesota. I mean, those trends in Minneapolis are not good, but I'm still going to put it as. I'm gonna put it as likely. Could it change? Yes, but I think as of now it's likely. In Iowa, we have Kim Reynolds. I think she's probably gonna win by likely. I don't know much about her, as in I'm not sure how much she won her election last time, but just the way I was going, she'll win by about 9 points, give or take. Kansas, Gonna put it as lean Republican. They didn't have Greg Orman, I believe his name is, to run as a third party to split the Republican votes, and so I do think that Laura Kelly is gonna lose, but I think Derek Schmidt should flip it back. No, pretty much any Republican, as long as there isn't a third party candidate this time, should flip it back, probably by a lean margin, because I believe Laura Kelly is relatively popular. But yeah, I think Derek Schmidt should flip it back. Texas, Greg Abbott's gonna, as of now, should win it by a likely margin, similar to the one he did last time. There's a lot of debate between whether Matthew McConaughey is gonna run. I don't believe he will, and if he does, I don't think it'll be as big of an input on the election, like an impact, I should say. Meanwhile, in Georgia, Georgia's going to be interesting. That is because I think that Stacey Abrams, Brian Kemp, I think is going to get primaried by Vernon Jones, and I really like Vernon Jones. He's an excellent nominee. But if he's against Stacey Abrams in an increasingly Democratic state, I'm going to put it as tilt. If anyone except if Vernon Jones is the nominee and he goes up against anyone except Stacey Abrams, I put it as tilt Republican. But I think with Stacey Abrams on the ticket for the Democrats, Georgia is a tilt Democrat state. But I do like Vernon Jones. I think the Republicans have a good chance at the governorship, probably about a 50-50 at the Senate. In Florida, Ron DeSantis. I love Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis is awesome. Anyone who knows me, I am not the most. I'm not the biggest fan of I'm not necessarily a Republican per se. I'm more of a. I'm conservative economically, but I'm socially very moderate, and I really like Ron DeSantis. He is. I don't know. I like Ron DeSantis a lot. He's probably my favorite governor, and I believe with the way Florida's going and the job he's done, it's going to be likely probably around 5-6 points. Colorado, the exact opposite, likely for the Democrats. The way it's trending doesn't really matter what the Republicans do. It's going to be likely. Arizona, I'm going to put that as tilt Republican, because I think that Kimberly Yee is, if she's the nominee, which I believe she will be, kind of rhyme there, I think she's going to win it by a tilt margin. She's a really good nominee. She'll get the vote out. Has a good balance between establishment, which is popular in Arizona, and populism, Trump, right-wing populism, which will get people in, I think it's Mojave County, to turn out. She'll probably win Maricopa. I think she'll win it by about 1 point. And it brings us to Nevada. The former mayor of North Las Vegas, I forget his name, but he flipped parties and he's running. He could win. If he is the nominee in a red wave year, I do think he wins Nevada by a tilt margin. But if he's not the nominee, and Nevada, trends in Nevada prove me wrong, I put it as tilt Democrat. I could see it go either way, but right now, I believe he's the, or is he running? No, he's running for governor, I'm pretty sure. No, yeah, he's running for governor, not the Senate. So I do think he will win pretty handily in the state of Nevada. Not handily, but he'll probably win it by about 1% or so. Because he's got the Hispanic appeal and there's the working class appeal in Vegas, Clark County, and he's also a Republican. He'll get out the Trump votes in the rest of the state. So I think I forget his name, I feel so bad, but if he is the nominee, he will win. But with that is my governor prediction as of June 18th, 2021. I have the Republicans winning 29 governor seats or governorships, and the Democrats winning 21. Be sure to let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Let me know what you disagree with in the comments, but be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.